How long have you got? 2 minutes? Let's go. The people of Japan claim no universal applicability of their culture. They claim to be the product of their own gods, such as Amaterasu, pictured here, whose divine will produced the islands and the Yamato race, whose metaphysical distinctiveness is the dominant artifact of Japanese nationalist culture. Irrespective of national myths, the truly ancient Yamato clan can be supposed to have integrated Japan into a national culture circa 284 AD, with the military conquest of other clans, and the adoption of writing from China, which was used to generate a national narrative. That narrative owed more to China than the script it was written on. It included the bureaucratic conception of government record-keeping and history writing of Confucianism, and the acceptance of Buddhism, imported directly from China, as a worthy adjunct to Japanese Shintoism, starting circa 552 AD. The Japanese system of divine right monarchy, though in constant flux over centuries, endured many disruptions, and nominally is the longest-lived dynasty in the history of the world. But Japan's entry into the modern world was overseen not by its emperors, but by its military regents, the shoguns of the Tokugawa clan, who effectively ruled Japan from 1603 to 1868. Though the emperors, shoguns, and indeed the people themselves preferred to live in isolation from the rest of the world, they were not permitted to do so. Commodore Perry of the United States Navy arrived in his black ships in 1853, forcing Japan open against its will. Deeply troubled by the spiritual pollution of foreign penetration, the Japanese adopted a coping strategy of reactionary imperialism, directing most of their aggression against vulnerable neighbor China, which had failed to adapt to the reality of Western power. An all-out invasion of China in 1937, including the infamous rape of Nanjing, put Japan on a collision course with the United States, which utterly defeated Imperial Japan, using 2 atomic bombings in 1945 to force its unconditional surrender and permanent subordinacy. Although Japan has benefited greatly from U.S. protection and has become an economic powerhouse in the U.S.-led system of global trade, it has bankrupted itself by radical government intervention in its economy. Japan now has over 1 quadrillion yen in debt and has no idea how to correct the situation.